So there's two ways, basically, depending on how difficult it is to switch the breaker box from one side to the other. As you may realize, if anybody's new to breaker boxes, anyways, the point is that it's relatively you have to be. It takes a level of strength, literally, to move that tiny little button type thing to switch it from one side to the other. It's incredibly difficult. Anyways, especially if you're in pajamas and it's nice and warm, and all of a sudden, some weird inventor comes along and says, "We must reach efficiency." How can it be done? There's a couple of ways, and so let's say you have those old wooden clocks that are tall. They have some in the GPA area and other places. They're majestic clocks. I'd like to buy one. I just don't really have the funds necessarily to allocate towards that at this time. If anybody wants to donate one of those majestic, those tall clocks, they're magnificent. I'd like two of them. I would need two of them to efficiently see if I can invent the invention, because that's all it is. So you set one clock according to the United States time or whatever, another clock according to, like, let's say, Moscow or something like that. And one clock goes that way, and the gear pushes the little knob that way and pushes it. And the other clock is going the same way, except it's got something tied to the other side, and it may just lever it over. If those two clocks aren't necessarily strong enough to make the switch of the breaker box, there's another way you could do. And it's called the dryer invention. What you can do is you put a dryer over there, and it's the dryer timer is a little bit easier to turn, right? And so you only need really one clock, one that's not even that strong per se, to turn the knob of the dryer. And the dryer itself is tied up to is installed into the breaker box, and in the first round of the dryer turns the breaker box, and it turns the knob to the one side. It has to be just loose enough to switch the thing, but also after that, it would have to somehow unlatch from the dryer so the dryer would run its cycle. Anyways, that's how it would be done in the weird way, according to some sort of invention. Anyways, until next time, over now.